Now back to y'all.
Yeah.
So like, it's like that. Like I don't know if you finished that episode we were talking about. Oh no, this was an episode we watched earlier on in the year of the To My Sisters, where they were talking about being equally yoked with somebody. You can't be dragging somebody along. Like that's with any relationship, yo man, you know, you can't be dragging somebody along. Like, oh, I want you to learn how to communicate with me. Oh, I want you to learn how to. If they're not getting it, you know what you got to do.
Right, you gotta walk away.
Just love them from a distance. But do you fully walk away, or do you just drop them? So from your list, you got a list,
and that's a good. That's what we have.
You got it. Are they in your top 5? That's my therapist say. Who in your top 5?
MySpace.
Who in your top 5? And if it ain't none of them,
so can friends be demoted to associates?
They gonna have to be.
They have to be.
Yeah.
They really have to. I don't know if it
just falls off.
Yeah, I don't know if I actively need to have a conversation to tell you.
They know.
No.
Because remember our last time we talked about this, we were like, how awkward is it to tell somebody that they just don't fit where you're going? Like they're not growing the way you're growing.
How do you say?
How do you say that?
You do not say.
You
that.
don't have to say that. I don't think you have to say that. I think it comes without saying, and I think too, like the actions. I mean, it's going to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna probably
know why.
get, you know, and then I think sometimes by the actions, a conversation might follow because they might then say that very person that you felt like you could never have dialogue. They might be the person to be like, well, you ain't invite me to such and such. Well, okay, now that we're here, let's talk about it.
Since you brought it up,
right?
Yeah.
So here lately, I have not been feeling safe with this situation. I'm just practicing.
Yeah, I've not been feeling supported.
Yeah,
you know, friendship,
and I don't like that because, like, y'all, like, and the reason I don't try to move fast with that because we give these niggas chances. So I be trying to think about but I will be honest and say it has been very easy to tell my husband who needs to work on communication. Yeah, you need to work on communication. You need to go to therapy.
Say,
I can tell him that.
Chances, but we talk to him over and over and tell him, hey, and it might not be every time we want to get that communication, but they talk back.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They give us that because I mean, we wouldn't
even
be in a
if they lying
if they didn't.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't still be there.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know, like, how do you tell somebody to seek help?
Man, I tell them straight up. I'm telling you right. Listen, you see I be posting the Black therapists in Houston. Listen, I've had to tell family members this, though. Yeah. And I'm at the point where I'm like actually tired of saying it. Mm-hmm. I'm tired because I'm like, I shouldn't be the only one who trying to get help.
Right.
Even though I ain't made it there just yet, I still have a lot of stuff to work on.
You're doing the work, though.
I'm doing the work. Yeah. I should not be the only one in this family that's trying to get the help, bro. And it's like, ooh, it's hard trying to put boundaries on family members, but it has to be done.
When they so used to having a certain kind of access
is crazy. I'm telling y'all, Thursdays the days I don't do nothing. I don't even know how I'm here right now. But
really?
Yeah, that's my day. And my family know, like, don't call and ask me to do anything on Thursday. And I really feel like I need to reset because Mondays might need to be my day because I've been outside.
Monday and Thursday.
Monday, doing both. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
But yeah, I straight up tell them, hey, I know, it might, first of all, somebody try to make it seem like it's hard. It's not hard. They even have free therapy sessions.
Yeah.
So I just straight up and say, hey, man, you need to go talk to a therapist. And I tell them to get a notebook.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Journaling.
Yeah.
Journal it. So when you go to your therapist, you can tell them what you're going for.
How important is friendship? Do you think that you can do this life without friends?
No. That's my village.
For me, yeah, I was about to say, for me, I don't have because like you said, I've been trying to tell my family to do the work on themselves. I'm not saying I'm disconnecting myself from them, but I have put up certain boundaries where I'm just not going. So like you said, my friends is my village and they really always have been. Like now that I think about it for the longest, because I have older siblings that like it's a big age gap, so I don't have the best relationship with my like older sister. My older brother, we used to be cool, but like he's still way older than me. Yeah. Now me and my younger sister, we doing the work,
right?
So we tight. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. But the rest of our family, we kind of just give what it needs to give, and then that's just that. Like we don't give nothing extra because they not doing the work on themselves. So I think friendship for me is high, like on my value list because that is my village. They're my people.
I
That's
ain't
my
gonna lie.
family.
I used to be the friend of the person that was like, I don't need these bitches. I got my man. I used to be that. They
I'm
used to
so
be
glad
mine.
Tierra
ain't
not
never
like
said
that.
nothing
We
like
couldn't
that.
be friends. for
No,
real.
really. But I used to think that because I was also surrounded by people that prioritized their relationship
Right.
over our friendship and stuff like that. So I also thought too, they didn't need me in a way.
Yeah.
Like you didn't really need me. Oh, if you need me, call me. I was like, if you wanted me to do something, just call me. I'll do it. Not that I ain't gonna do it when you call, but at the time I wasn't making that a priority to go out of my way, inconvenience myself to say, hey, you been good lately? Like, you need me to come over or whatever the case may be. I wasn't doing that. And so it wasn't until I was at home one day and I was like, damn, my nigga prioritized his friends.
Right.
And that's the
and
thing.
why you ain't?
Yeah.
Why you not doing that same? Like, I ain't gonna lie. He showed me.
And that's good because a lot of men don't really have friends. Like who they go chill with, go eat with, go whether it's to the bar. A lot of men don't have that. And that's why I don't want nobody to try to say like, oh, you wouldn't be her friend. What I'm saying is I would need that same, like you said, I would need her to prioritize our relationship just like I prioritize it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then
y'all think about it though. Maybe I haven't never said I don't need friends because I got a man, but maybe my actions might have did that. Because I've always had I didn't always kept a little man, y'all. I'm a relationship girl. I'm a lover girl. So like I get out of a relationship, be out of a relationship for like a year or two, and then I got another man that I'm dating. That I'm dating. But that's because I do my me and how I do my friends. We dating. I'm not dating nobody else. And I probably shouldn't have did that in my early 20s. Let me say this. Let me say that was not the route to take, young ladies. If you are watching this and you still in them under 25s, date them all.
Date them all,
right.
sister. And 30.
I always,
don't have sex
even
with
if you're 30. No, that is not.
Wait, what did you say?
Don't have sex with them all.
Oh, no. Go get a little bite to eat and go take your ass back home. Separate home.
Take your ass home.
Yeah.
No, for real.
So maybe I have done that with like my actions, not necessarily with my words.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I ain't never said that for real. But
that
like,
makes
that's
sense.
what I did.
Say that.
No, no. I think I did it because I ain't gonna lie. When I first got married, I felt like, okay, we gotta make this work. And then I didn't go into a blissful marriage. Like my day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On other shit.
I was focused on other stuff. Like I was focused on making my marriage work, and I was focused on how to be a wife because I had never been one before. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be the one that damage all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I was really focused on that. So it wasn't like I said, oh, I ain't worried about them bitches, but it was like, right now, baby, it's me and you. Like,
yeah.
And then until I realized that, no, this is not healthy. Like, okay, you can't just hyper focus on one aspect of your life. Like, you have other aspects of your life. You have other people that care about you. You care about other people. Like, you have to really put it into perspective or whatever. And then I also had to hear from my friends, the friend episode we had, like, yeah, bitch, I would like for you to call me and check on me.
Yeah.
You know what my friends
brought that up though, because I feel like we don't, as women, everybody expect women to be so vulnerable and emotional and feminine. I think we're kind of getting away from that in today's society.
I think we only getting away from it when it relates to the same sex, like friends. Because when we were in relationships, we vulnerable Tonys.
No, because it be women that like be in relationships for a long time and ain't told like men. And I can speak for that too, because I didn't.
Ain't me.
I done done it a couple times. Like, hey, you should have been doing this a long time ago, but I'm telling you now because now it's becoming a problem.
Yeah.
At first, I was just putting it off to the side, acting like it wasn't bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something that I could put off to the side because I guess it wasn't bothering me to that extent. But now it's bothering me to the extent where we need to talk about that shit. And I think a lot of women are getting like that with their friends too. Like they're not being vulnerable. They're not saying, "Hey, I do need
new friends."
Yeah, you heard me. I do want you to call me.
I have felt bad for like raising my voice at my friend. I fuck myself. It was once when I get sleepy, I get like a little kid.
I heard.
Yeah,
yeah.
When I get sleepy, I get agitated. I let playing and stuff. Cut it out. Now I play a lot, but yeah. You think I play all day?
All day.
Every day.
Wow, that's crazy. I just cried last night. I wasn't playing.
Girl.
I do not play all day.
You just look like you play.
No,
for real.
I'm out here doing big girl shit. I'm gonna make a joke or two right after.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was one time I raised my voice, bro, and I felt bad for an entire week.
Oh.
I could barely sleep, and I just had to apologize to both Jazz and Tierra. Jazz is agitated though, and you know I'm sleepy, and you know it's been time for us to go.
To raise my voice at my friends.
Yeah.
But I just think we missing that vulnerability part. And I'll say this because we had like a group meeting with my friends today. And remember, I told you early in the year we were doing like monthly link ups, and
we still have sleepovers.
We were doing that monthly, but it's starting to fall off. But we're gonna get back on it. But that's besides the point. We had found ourselves, not all of us, like two of my friends like had pushed themselves off in like the side of the section because we was at like a bar lounge or whatever. And they got to talking. Next thing I know, they crying in the club. And now we all
not crying in the club. Like what they over there talking about?
Here? Like, and they were basically just telling each other like, I don't like the way that you haven't been showing up for me.
Oh,
y'all should have been. We should have been talked about that. We don't need to be crying in the club. This is why I'm saying.
Well, maybe that was the opportunity that they both had.
It was right then and there. Sometimes just come.
That's the thing. That's what I was saying. We needed to start having more intimate moments. We needed to stop meeting at the club and the bar.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. You like you said, we got to stop meeting in certain places before we get the stuff handled.
Yes, exactly.
Because really, if we ain't went nowhere but the club, then what we gonna talk about?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, I was trying to tell them like, y'all, we need to think of creative ways to have intimate moments and be vulnerable with each other because crying in the club ain't it, sister. Now we all up in here crying. Now y'all crying and we up in here invested in y'all crying. We trying to see, well, what's really going on? Well, she didn't show up for my baby shower and this and that. I'm just like, yeah, she did. And I noticed that. So I've been noticing something going on with y'all. I've been trying to talk, but like, y'all ain't.
Do you require your friends to show up to your events? Like, do you feel like you slighted when they don't?
No, you know why? Because I can't show up to everything. I don't want, if you see me at your birthday party in 2025, do not expect me there in 2026. Oh, don't. You can't do it. Best friends,
it's a burden.
But if something is going on, I gotta live my life.
I feel it.
This is what I mean also about the nervous system. I've been heavy on my nervous system lately. Not only because I'm trying to conceive and I'm trying to regulate my stress, but I'm really heavy on it because I noticed it. Like I know now I'm seeing signs of like, okay, you're in a worry, you're in a state of not being
and where do you
easy.
think that's coming from? In this
just the expectation of others and trying to meet them, and so
you cannot.
And I know. So when you said about the things like here in 2025, if I can't make your event, I don't feel away. And when you don't make mine, I don't feel away.
And I want you to know that I don't feel away, so you won't feel away.
Exactly.
Because
so I'm gonna be the oddball on the couch because certain things, like I really don't require a lot from my friends, but I feel like certain things, it's just, and it ain't even a lot of events. The live show. We do that shit once a year, bro. Like
that's fine, but your live show once every year, her cousin birthday party, I can't do. And then another thing people don't think about: what if I just can't afford to just be out today? What if I don't have it mentally? Like we talked about this on the Easy on Me podcast. Like I don't have it mentally to be
vulnerable with your homies because I'll send you $25. All my friends don't live out here, so I'll send you some gas money. Get your
on your birthday. And then it'll be talked about, bitch. I had to send, not saying you like that, but other people, I had to send her money for my birthday. Well, bitch, you would have had an attitude with me if I didn't come. I'm telling you, I don't want to come. And I'm not saying I don't have money so you can give it to me. I'm saying it so you know I can't afford to be there tonight. Because you give me $25 to get in the club. What about the gas I need to use next week? All of these things have came through my head. Right. But the one thing is being there mentally. I don't want to be around people because I know y'all, I do play a lot, but it's sometimes, especially this season, everybody got everything. I don't be wanting to be around people for real. I just be want to be by myself.
Yeah, I agree with that. So with me, it's not even that you have to come to certain events. For me, it's like the consistency of it. You never come to anything.
That's
the only problem.
You took it right out of my mouth.
That's the only problem.
It's like I don't see you at nothing else. You don't ever come to nothing.
But you go to everybody else
like
stuff.
The live show. And that's why I think that proximity is some people friendship style. Like if we don't stay within a 30-minute, 45-minute hour away from each other, then that shit, you probably gonna get the least of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my friendship style. To me, I feel like if we connected, we like-minded, we get along, and we I care for you and I care about how you would feel, I'm gonna try to make it. Now,
and don't charge me up. Don't charge me up. That's the thing that I don't like. Don't charge me up. This the Patreon.
But you don't want nobody to call you out.
No. Don't charge. Wait a minute. I'm gonna let you know.
My cousin show did to me, and I want to say, baby, you didn't come to my last 2 birthdays that I invited you, and I don't care.
Yeah.
But
let's
like you
not
said, don't charge me up.
Don't charge me up. Somebody called me.
But if we I done been in I done been in his birthday party. I had your baby birthday, your baby football game.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna don't invite me to no kid. I ain't got no kids, y'all. I'm not coming to your kid's birthday party. Okay. If you ain't Tierra,
yeah.
If you ain't Tierra.
Yeah. Tierra ain't got no kids.
Exactly. Why am I at a children's party? You ain't my niece. Why am I? I'm not coming to your child party.
I feel that.
Yeah, I don't invite grown-ups to my baby party by themselves. Unless you got a child.
Even my niece, they know I have nieces. Don't invite me.
What?
I'm at your baby party having a time. And I'm an adult.
But that's because you have a relationship with Kari.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't. Okay. The people that don't Oksana don't have a relationship with Kari. You know what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying?
And people like
you was Kari's friend before you was my friend. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all was besties.
I love some partying with Kari, baby.
Everybody knows that I throw big parties for my baby every year.
Yeah.
This is the first year that I have not thrown a party for my baby.
You did your thug dizzle on them gifts though.
I wish I was your
daughter. Looked fun. That did look fun.
We did it. Me and my man, we did that. I was like, but speaking to that, do not call my man. Somebody call my man before 9:00 in the morning. After they seen, I guess, the video on TikTok that we put with her in the gifts and what we all did for her yes day. And said, now, this how the conversation started. Now, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know mind you, it was before 9:00. Me and my husband still laying in the bed. I can smell his hot breath ass on the phone. He gonna talk about, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know y'all. And my husband like, well, my husband, he real like.
I wasn't expecting this to be a man.
Yeah. He like, yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, he on the phone. I ain't saying nothing. I'm in the back. Put on speakerphone. And so he like, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all ain't invite such and such to Kari party. First of all, Kari didn't have no party. So my husband, he goes into this whole explanation. Kari didn't have no party. No, we just took her. Mind you, she did take one of her friends.
Yeah, one.
One of her friends.
Who she's probably the closest with.
Who she's the closest with. And her mama wasn't paying. I paid for everything they did.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that.
Where you took them to? Because I ain't see that part of
the it's on TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok.
Yeah, I took them to... They met at Starbucks. They went to Slow Mo.
Okay.
Slow Mo was $300. Was $300 for 3 people.
Ooh.
We took them to the nail shop. I spent $200 at the nail shop for nails, toes, and pedicures and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I shouldn't even have to explain none of that.
That's why I'm rolling my eyes, because like, yeah.
But my husband got off the phone, and my husband don't say nothing about nothing, y'all. He was like, Crystal, I really felt some type of way because, for one, y'all follow us. We didn't do no party. Like, we just bought our daughter gifts. And for 2, if you also knew that we didn't invite you to a party, that means you also knew that it was Kari's birthday. Did you
reach out
on her birthday?
Did you send a gift?
Did you send it? Hey, I got a gift. I don't know what y'all doing.
Didn't even call a girl for a birthday.
But you want to be
on my phone at before 9. What was it, a weekday or weekend?
It was the weekend.
Sick. Because why you even calling me at that time on a Saturday?
Yeah. But I'm saying though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, but that was really a teaching moment for my daughter, because you don't have to invite who you don't feel like you want to invite. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna get an invite to everything.
If you got one slot,
and you got a choice to pick who you want to pick.
Like you said, your top 5. You gotta.
You ain't up
exactly.
there. I don't want it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And everybody ain't got to be invited to everything too.
Yeah.
They don't.
That's another thing.
And that's what I was practicing this year. Like, I was really proud of myself. Y'all don't understand. Like, people grown-ups have expectations to come to my baby party. That's how serious.
Well, I can see that. But this a birthday party. This ain't like you have Christmas dinner at your house every year and you just drop the ball on
them
that.
Bitches be lit though. Party with Kari. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. It probably do.
I'm telling you, but what I'm saying to that is, I felt good this year because I didn't have to rise to the expectation of people, because sometimes, yes, I like to throw parties. My baby likes to throw parties. Like, she was kind of sad about not having a party this year, but when she found out what she had, I asked her when she left, I said, so how did you feel just having this opposed to a party? She was like, well, my baby is the only child. She was like, well, I feel like I like both ideas. She was like, because I like when my family is all around me and everybody's celebrating me. And she said, but I had a extraordinary time. My baby said she had an extraordinary time.
I love that.
And I was happy for that. And I was telling her, like, you have a choice to do it how you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so this is why I posed the question about mothers and friendships, because you have to be taught how to be a friend.
Yeah.
Everything in the world you have to be taught. You don't know nothing when you born. You a blank canvas. You have to be taught everything. And so I think that we don't place enough emphasis on when we raising children, period, on certain stuff like that. Like you have to be taught
like
how
you
to
have
be
the choice.
Yeah.
You
have
got
the
to do
choice.
with it, nothing you don't want to do.
Set boundaries.
Yes.
Teach you how to set boundaries. How to pick friends.
How to pick friends.
Yes.
And parents be inviting.
Speaking of picking.
Parents be inviting all type of friends. Well, I ain't gonna say your friend, kid to the party.
Your friend, your baby don't even know them.
They don't even know them. I don't want you around me. And that's why for my party,
you got your friends,
it
it's an
wasn't
adult party.
That's why it
Exactly.
wasn't no plus ones, bro. I treat that
For
hell
your
like
party.
a wedding. I only want people around me that love me,
Right.
that care. We ain't gotta talk to each other every day.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta do that. But I just know if I call you, even though we're not like close friends or whatever, but I feel like I could call y'all and be like, hey bro, I'm having a bad day. Can we go do this X, Y, and Z?
Right.
We
No, for real.
we can do that, but
No.
that's the type of people that I choose to be in my life, and that's the type of people that was at my party.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. You can call me and say, I got a flat tire. I'm be like, all right, where you at?
Oh, we already did this.
What?
The
what
motor
yours
friend.
say? Okay, hold on. Let me give you another one then. Because this is our last segment. We're going to call this the last sip.
Mhm.
And then, okay.
Who going
So
first?
mine say I'll go first. Can you have vulnerability in a friendship where everybody is trying to be the it girl? I'm glad I got this one because I got a friend group like that. I got a friend group
I don't
of
got that type
I don't know if y'all are familiar with my friend groups, but
Not.
two people in my friend groups was actually Megan, best friend, Megan Thee Stallion. So I got a bunch of.
Who you thought? You thought Meghan Markle? You thought that's what I thought you
I don't know who. I just had to be.
We
clear.
know.
So a lot of people like deem them as it girls, and then when we were in school, we were like, the popular girls. So like in a group of it girls, I think that's why the tears came in the club, because it's a bunch of people up in there trying to act like we all,
We
ain't no
good.
niggas cheating on us, ain't no niggas beating on us, ain't
Yeah.
we
Oh,
not
wait a minute.
disappointed. Well, that ain't happening to everybody, but it's happening. It might be happening to somebody,
okay,
and
okay.
that might be too scared to say it out
Yeah.
loud because they don't feel safe or they don't want to feel
Got you,
vulnerable.
got you.
Like it's too
Or they
many
don't want
people.
to feel judged to stay with a man
Yeah,
that's being-
exactly. So I do feel like I've been in a friendship before.
We'll talk about it afterwards. We'll talk about it
is
afterwards.
some it girls, and it is some. I feel high and mighty, and I feel like they look at me a certain way, so I don't want to dim
You can't
that
break
light.
the persona.
Yeah, I don't want to dim that light. So I think we are losing. That's why I said personally, I think we're losing a bit of vulnerability in our femininity a little bit. We losing a bit of that because my friendships is lacking it. What's your last sip say?
We love to say protect your peace, but are some of y'all just using that as an excuse to avoid accountability?
For sure, they are.
I agree. And I'll go even further to say that I feel like a lot of people hide behind religion to avoid accountability.
Okay.
And
Expound on that a little bit. What you mean behind?
like, okay, if you don't align with me,
I got you.
you're not on the level that
Not
I'm
walking in
on
this
spiritually, and all of that. Like you just all of the spiritual talk, but weaponizing it in a way.
Yeah.
Like weaponizing it like, I don't have time for that. That's
beneath me.
That's beneath me, Instead of just saying, no, let's talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
see
don't,
what we
if
can do about
after this conversation you don't fit in my space, then okay.
Yeah.
But let's not act like we can't be humans and be practical and talk.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is too. A lot of people try to I don't know what it's called.
Overplay.
They want to be this
Yeah.
so healed and you know what I'm
they
saying?
touch grass every morning.
Yeah.
I
Like
ground myself every morning and
Yeah.
drink my ginger roots. Bitch, don't play
Yeah.
with me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
we are
definitely
avoiding
use
to
that.
answer that question. Yes, it's one thing to protect your peace, but also be an adult and be able to talk about things, talk through things,
Right.
because everything ain't a cutoff.
It's not.
Everything is definitely not a cutoff.
Yeah.
Don't cut off people.
What's yours
Oh, no.
say? What's your last?
Mine says, can you outgrow a friend without it being beef? Or do women just know how to end friendships gracefully? That's the thing, y'all. I can't answer this because I'm trying to think about a friendship that ended. And I cannot.
You haven't outgrown any of your friends?
No, I got the same friends from intermediate school, bro.
Damn.
Intermediate. I'm talking about 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Mentier
Me too.
met in 11th grade. And I'm talking about my best friend. I met her in the 7th grade. My other best friend, Tierra, still friend. And now she married to she's getting married to my cousin. So it's like, I haven't outgrown. I don't think I've done that yet. And if so, I feel like it'll just fall off the bone. It's been brewing. It ain't just gonna be, if a friendship ends, it's not something sudden, you know. It's just gonna slowly drift away. So the beef stuff, no, that ain't happening on my end.
Yeah. I don't think I've had anything.
I don't think no, I ain't gonna say nobody, but I don't think at this big age we run into beef less and less often. Ain't nobody really. I mean,
flexed up by nothing for real.
I can't speak for
Wanna
everybody.
fight and stuff.
I can't speak for everybody.
Oh, you want to fight me? Oh God, I'm scared.
But exactly. I had made a post on Facebook. I mean, on TikTok, like
hair pulling.
Who is fighting at this age? Like,
It's
why would y'all be
insane.
getting to that point of conflict?
Scraping
like,
a
why
knee?
would we be getting that far?
That's them different friendships, and I don't want to be a part of
Ever.
them. I don't have that.
Ever.
I don't have that around me.
Yeah.
No fight.
I have fought one of my friends.
I
You
can't.
just
like
so
high
ghetto.
This was in high school. She was tripped out, man. At least we fought in the locker room though, so it was
You
like
ain't
a
really
like
going
when you
nowhere.
fight in the
But
locker
y'all
room.
still friends now?
Yeah.
Like me and Jazz, we got into it before, like when we were younger, and we brought it back. To me, I feel like babies always bring me back into friendships.
She had a baby.
She had a baby.
Aw.
She had him, and that I checked on her, and we've been
Cool.
rocking ever since.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Friendships are a hard thing to navigate. Let's just
They are not
as a
easy.
And like you said last week, they take what did you say? You said
Inconvenience to be
they're
inconvenienced.
inconvenienced sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't.
Yes,
be wanna
that's
deal
something
with-
new.
Yes.
You have to be able to be inconvenienced when it comes. Because sometimes you don't want to listen to it. Sometimes you ain't got it, but let me just show up for my friend today because I
Today.
know they would do
Just
it for
today.
me. Just today.
If not any other day, today.
Yes.
But like that's what I just want people to think about. Like it ain't every day. I don't want
Yeah.
you to come to
Yeah.
every event.
Right.
Just think. Know me enough, like you want your man almost kind of, and not to make you try to fill that void or that space, but know me enough, almost kind of like my man. Oh, she ain't with it today, or she with it. Like I need to be there
They
today.
know.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta
Them
be
know
there
how
every
I
day.
am
You
on
know what I'm saying?
Thursdays. They know. Like they know, oh shit. I look at my phone, it's Thursday. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got that just yet. But
Mhm.
yeah.
You
I'm
are
mad
very
you picked
blessed.
the day out of the week. Like you
I
were,
did. I had to.
You said that.
I was
You
getting
ain't-
over. By today, I'm overwhelmed, overstimulated.
I
For
can
sure,
feel
bro.
that. can
I
feel
just
that.
need to woosah.
Love that. Well, patrons, thank y'all for tuning in to this cup of conversation. That was
This
our
is
last
great.
sip. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and
Yes.
connecting with us on all of our platforms, YouTube,
Yes.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the good things.
Yeah.
And of course, follow the famous Oksana.
Sayvon.
You know.
Oksana Sayvon on Instagram. Okay. SANASAYVON.
Okay.
Period.
There it is.
Period.
So you find her. She probably on your For You page.
Period.
Yeah. That's what they say. That's how we popping up. I
You
don't
do,
know.
even on
I
TikTok.
love
You
it.
do.
I love it.
And
I
the
really do.
the ads things too.
The
Between
ads.
the Instagram
yeah, when I be
stories.
seeing it, be catch me off guard. I be like, that look like, because it is.
A little dip
Yeah.
in the back. You ever
Little-
heard that?
Uh-huh.
That's her.
That's roll that cat. That's
That's
me.
you for real.
I'm gonna get some shirts made.
Introduced to Miss Rolex Cat.
Yes.
Miss Roll that
That's
cat.
funny.
Do you like it like that? Man, baby, they be tearing me up in them comments. But yeah, go ahead and
See
do
y'all
what
next
do.
week, man.
Bye.
Bye. This